What's going on, guys? It's your boy Troy coming back at you with another video. I didn't even have like any plans to film or nothing today, nothing like that. And I'm back in Chicago like for Thanksgiving or whatever. And I'm in like my hometown, like my little small like suburban town. I'm just driving through in this nostalgia lane and shit. And like I don't know, I was impromptu to tell this little tiny little story time, but it was so interesting because I was just driving around the neighborhood and I haven't been here in so long. It just to you looked like a damn this is just a parking lot. I'm in a parking lot next to like a park. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm just in like, it's kind of part of the park district or whatever. But this is like, it's so crazy. I was driving back here. I haven't been here in so long. This is the time where, there's a story time about the time that we got caught smoking weed by the police. Actually, it was in this park. That's so crazy. I haven't been here so long. But anyway, so this is one of like, I'm not gonna use any names for this story, but it's just like so crazy. So basically, like it's in high school at some point, and I had a band concert. I was a band kid, whatever. You didn't know about that, but now you know. I was a band kid at one point, and like I was a band kid at one point. We wanted to smoke before we had like a band. We had like a pep game or whatever. Basically, we had to play for the basketball team. Like we just sat in the stands and played stand music. Super easy, whatever. So me and my friends used to always like smoke before or whatever. So we didn't really have, since we're in high school, we can't smoke people's houses. So we have to always resort to cars and parking lots and parks and stuff like that. And this time we were sitting in this very parking lot, in the same spot. So crazy. Damn near fucking, it might have been junior year of high school. No, it had to be senior year though. Oh my god, it's like 4 years ago. Holy shit. Anyway, so yeah, it was senior year of high school. But I remember, so we were sitting here like in this car, not in this car. But funny enough, my friend at the time had funny, kind of ironic. He had a police interceptor. Like he had like a police car, basically, like an ex-police car. He bought it, and we were like, you couldn't even open the door from the inside. It was like a legit police car. Like you couldn't open the door from the back seat. Like they were locked in like a normal cop car would be. Anyway, so we're in the car, like smoking, putting a blunt back and forth. It was weird. Like I was sitting in like my friend's car, the police car, and then my other friend at the time, she was pulled up like right next to us, and it was so stupid. We were like smoking blunt and passing it in between cars. It was literally so stupid. And all of a sudden, we see like from like literally like right here, a cop out the rear view just pulls into the parking lot right behind us, and I'm like, bruh, like everybody like stopped, like, and then like my friend like put it out, like it was in her car. It wasn't in the police car. It was in my other friend's car. She puts it out or whatever. Police comes up to, like in between our cars and like, what's going on here? Normal cop procedures. And it was so crazy today. And I think he said, because he smelled the weed, obviously, like he wasn't stupid. Like I don't know if he saw us smoking, but he knew that I don't think he saw us actually smoking, but he saw us like, he just knew because we were pulled up next to each other and it smelled like weed, so he assumed that we were smoking or something. And I think he went up to us, and I think the first thing he said to like my friend was like, I think he said like, where's the weed at or something like that. And my friend said, she was like, oh, we smoked it all. Like we smoked it all, like there's nothing left or whatever. And he was like, okay, whatever. And then he was like, well, like he knew that we were like all underage and stuff like that. He was like, well, hope you guys know, like, if you're under the influence, like if you guys just smoke and you're behind the driver's seat, I can get you guys DUIs, like, and like you're underage, so like you guys can be in trouble. Like you guys are in the driver's seat, you guys are smoking, like whose weed is it? Like who has it? Like who had it? Like whose is it? And if they're under the influence and driving, like I'm gonna need to call their parents. And like everybody is just like, fuck. Like my car, like, if everyone has strict parents, everyone has fucking, like, you have strict parents. You have like, because I had really strict parents at the time, especially in high school, and they didn't obviously know I smoked, especially fucking then. So it was just like senior in high school, like, and I was spooked, and none of my friends knew what to say. And then my friend, to this day, honestly one of the realest shits that ever happened to me, one of the most loyal friends I've ever had, one of like the realest moments ever. My friend, like, that was parked in the other car, like just out of nowhere, just like, it was mine. Like it was my weed. I had it. Like it's all mine. Like everything's me. Like she took the entire blame. She just, I don't know. It's not like I asked that or no one expected her to do that. And she was like, it's me. It's mine. It's like, like, don't worry about them. Like it's mine. He was like, are you sure? And she was like dead ass saying like, yes, like call my parents. It was my weed, blah, blah, blah. And she literally, the cop literally like took her phone and dialed her like mother, or I think her, like when her dad showed up. And it was so awkward because like they had to like So we had like this whole ass intervention. So like her dad had to pull up, and then like the cop explained the whole circumstance, and then like my other friend got his mom, I don't know, he lied to her or something and just said we had to get picked up. So because the cop was like, he was cool, like she didn't actually get into any actual trouble, but she just had to like, he had to notify, like he had to talk to the parents about it, and her dad was like pissed, but she just took it like a fucking champ. She literally just like, she literally just took the charge. I mean, there was no fucking charge to take, but like, there was a charge. Like, she literally, like, then we jumped in front of a train because knew none of our parents, like, was not having that shit. Neither was hers, but the fact that she stepped out of line and, like, really said that is fucking nuts. Like, I've never had a friend like that, like, honestly, that, like, would do some shit that crazy. Like, that was, like, and that was just so uncalled for, too, so I think that was fucking insane. But, shout out to her. She's amazing. Like I said, her dad showed up, and like the cop talked to her or whatever, and then the dad was like looking mad disappointed, looking at us and shit. Like, I mean, I was close with her dad too, so like it was just like, it was all fucked because I used to hang out with her like every fucking day. But like it was just so, it was so wild. And then so like, I guess my one friend, I don't know, he lied, I don't know, he said his car was broke or something, but someone had like, so we basically had to have someone else's parents take us, so like, because the cop, he didn't like give us no tickets or nothing like that. He didn't give us no tickets or nothing like that. But he wanted us, because he knew that we smoked, so he wouldn't allow us to drive away. So he made somebody's mom pick us up basically and take us like to the game or something later. So it was fucking whack. Like, so we had to leave his car here because like the cop obviously didn't want us to drive under the influence, but he didn't get us in trouble. He knew we were smoking, but he didn't want to get us in trouble, and he like obviously all the blame and everything came from the girl. But man, I had the nostalgia. I was just driving to the neighborhood, and like I had never come over here because it's not really like my part of town, and I was like, holy shit, like this is where it happened, bro. Like my heart like was in the floor, because that's the first time I ever like had any kind of contact with the police. So like that was crazy, especially like mid-blunt, cop pulls up behind you, like you couldn't even make it up, and we were in a cop car, and then like the cop was giving us like, I remember the cop was being like, he was kind of trolling, like he was kind of a dick, because he came up and he was like, oh nice car, like these things go fast, don't they? Like he was just like trolling us. I was like, bruh, like fuck this guy. But he didn't actually get us in trouble, so I can't really hate on him that much, and he was doing his job, so it's whatever. But that was crazy. Like I just, something about it, I pulled in and I was like, fuck, I gotta do like a quick little story time. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm gonna edit the other vlog while I'm here in Chicago because I'm not doing anything else. I didn't bring my Xbox or nothing, so I'm gonna edit the other vlog. So this week there's gonna be my nature vlog that I recorded like a while ago, so I'm gonna fucking edit that in my editing thing that I just bought, and I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, that's gonna be it, I think. Love you guys. Peace. I'm gonna get out of here, so I'm gonna sit in this parking lot for too long. But yeah, love you guys. Peace.